It's good. What's that?
He said you need to stop picking on people. Start doing real jokes.
I went to UC Berkeley. I majored in math. Yeah, all right. Go Bears. We got a lot of Bears up in this. I majored in math, which is why I do comedy now. Now, a lot of people don't like math, but half of us are math people. Half of the world is technically above the 50th percentile. You know what I mean? If you don't know what that means, you're below it. That's just a simple test, right? It's a mean joke, if you know what I mean. But I write a lot of math jokes, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to use my degrees, pun intended. Now, people don't really respect them. Like, I can't go up to a girl at the bar like, hey, girl, your legs make a triangle so right. What did the triangle say to the square when they were buying a house together? Cosine, Sammy Obeid, nice to meet you. I should be in. I should be in right there. But no, she's yelling at me. She's going off on a tangent. You know what I'm saying? I'm the tangent, guys. These are math jokes. They're all math jokes. They're all math jokes. All right. My family's originally from Beirut, Lebanon. Thank you. Go Beirut. I've never been there. I've been to New York, which is a little closer. Now, in New York and on the East Coast, they call the game beer pong Beirut. I didn't know that. Yeah, they call it beer pong Beirut. My friend in New York's like, hey bro, you want to play Beirut? What kind of creepy racist question is that? He's like, come on man, it'll be fun. I was like, all right. So I took him hostage. I didn't know how the house rules were. You know what I mean? But I'm part Lebanese, I'm part Palestinian, so I'm in the news all the time right now. Now, it's crazy because I'm Palestinian, my roommate is Jewish. So, we always fight over where his room starts and mine ends, okay? So, I mean, he pays more rent, but I've been there longer, you feel me, all right? You feel me? And we look the same. Now, it's tricky, I understand it, it's tricky, because the Jews were in Israel first a very long, long time ago. They were there, but then they left, they left. It's like you leave your towel on the bench press at the gym, and then you go, you leave for 3 hours, someone's gonna grab that towel and wrap it around their head. But the thing is, we share culture all the time, me and my roommate. I asked him, I said, hey man, what do you like most about being Jewish? He's like, I never thought about that before. I was like, just give me something off the top of your head. So he gave me his yarmulke. And I'm kidding. He sold it to me. Come on, these are all fun jokes. Everybody has a good time. Bridge the cultural relations. It's very important. It's good. What's that?
He said you need to stop picking on people. Start doing real jokes.
I'm just going to repeat what he said, and I'm not lying. He said, you need to stop picking on people and start telling real jokes.
What?
Now.
Why are you applauding yourself, you jackass?
My brother. Okay, look. I'm a person, you're a person. I'm talking about real shit. Majoring in math, did that. Palestinian Jewish roommate, did that. Family from Beirut, did that shit. This is all real shit, brother. This is all real shit. This is my life. This is my life. You don't like talking about race? You don't like talking about race? Is that your thing?
It's the cheap way out.
It's the cheap way out, man. Well, you know what? Race is a reality to me, man. And it's a reality to most people. And I'm making light of it. I'm making light of it, brother. Why would the majority of the crowd be booing you? If it's... Did I have a turban? No, I do not have a turban. However, I will say, okay, look, you had a turban growing up, I didn't. Is that what you're saying? I get mistaken for being Indian all the time. And it annoys me too because there's a difference, bro. People are like, you're Indian. I'm not fucking Indian. You can't just pick any brown person and call us Indian. You're not Columbus. That one's for you. That one's for you.
Dead.
There's nothing wrong with being Indian. All right. You want me to get out?
No.
Can I do one?
No.
One more?
I'm not stopping you. I'm stopping you. You are handled. Let him finish his set. Thank you. But that was a master work.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry. I won't pick on anyone. I won't do any more racial jokes, okay? I'm just saying my best friend is Indian, so it's an arranged friendship, and we're very close. And I was born here in Oakland, and I was raised in Fremont. Fremont, it's a lot like Oakland, less urban, more turban, if you know what I mean. And that's, thank you so much. My name is Sammy Obeid. This is real shit. This is real shit. Real shit. Thank you so much.
I posted a bit that said free Palestine. That was the punchline of the joke. Free Palestine. Like, not like selling it for free, but like free it. Made that very clear in the bit. And this guy DMs me, and he's like, wow, you stand for the genocide of Israel, you hate all Jews, da-da-da. I'm like, dude, well, how did you get all that from Free Palestine? He's like, I followed you because of your math stuff. I'm like, what? I'm like, for real? I'm like, where's the logical reasoning then? He's like, I follow you because you like statistics and I like statistics. I'm like, then stop extrapolating. Thank you. That joke follows a normal distribution of a very high confidence interval. I got trolled on by this account whose profile picture was a Pokemon. So you know he's legit. And Pikachu said, Sammy, how come you so freely make jokes about Israel, but you don't have the balls to make a joke about Gaza? I was like, what the f***? It's ignorant and tasteless as a comment that was. It got to me because it made me realize, like, my whole life I've prided myself in being a comedian who can joke about literally anything, but I do have a line. Like, I thought I was a clown, but turns out I'm a human. And yeah, really sucks. I don't know how you guys do it. Having feelings and getting offended at stuff. I hate it. I had to sit down and do deep breathing when that got commented. I was like, oh. I'm very sensitive to the issue of Gaza. And even before, like, what's been happening in the last 7 months, I've been very sensitive to it my whole life. I needed to ask myself why. I wanted to know, why am I so sensitive to the issue of Gaza? So I went inward. I dug deep. I dug a tunnel. No, I asked myself, why am I so sensitive to the issue of Gaza? And I realized it's because my grandma, my teta, she left Palestine in 1948. She lived through the Nakba. If you're not familiar, the Nakba is when nearly 1 million Palestinians had to leave their homes in a matter of a few days. A lot of them had to leave taking whatever they could on their backs, and they had to decide where they were going to go, potentially for the rest of their lives. The way my teta tells the story, she said they were eating breakfast, and someone knocked on the door and told them they had to leave or they were going to be killed. And they just left breakfast there on the table. And so I asked, what were you guys eating? And she was like, that's not the point of the story. That's what you took away from it? I was like, no, I just was curious. But we'll never know. We'll never know. My teta and her family, they came from a region called Jaffa. And coming from Jaffa, you had two logical options when you were fleeing. You could either go south to Gaza or you could go north to Lebanon. And in a moment of panic, fear, and stress, my teta and her family, they chose north to Lebanon. Because I guess they wanted to party. I don't... They got the best DJs there, but I don't know if that was a factor back in 48. I don't know who was spinning back then, but they chose Lebanon when they could have gone south to Gaza. So I've always seen it like in an alternate reality that my family's in Gaza. So I've always felt a very close connection with the culture and the history. I think people just don't know the historical significance of Gaza. Like, do you know that Gaza's in the Bible? Yeah, I'm not even religious. I read that on Wikipedia. Yeah, the good book. Wikipedia 316. Please donate money now. Gaza's in the Bible multiple times. Have you heard of the 3 wise men? The wise guys? Or if they were Gen Z, they'd be called the wise boys. Yo, we're the wise boys, no cap. Straight busting all the way to Baby J. Say less, King. When Jesus was born, the wise men decided they were going to come and bless baby Jesus with gifts. What were those gifts that they brought? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. I gave a little Cardi B, a little frankincense and myrrh, right? The gold was just kind of like a flex, you know what I mean? It's like, we got wealth, you know. And then the frankincense and myrrh, those are the kickers. Those are the ones we all remember. Frankincense and myrrh is basically incense. They chose to give a baby incense. They gave baby Jesus incense, which explains why he grew up to be such a hippie. That's probably, I mean, that's what'd you think was gonna happen? Okay, you give a baby patchouli oil, the beard is gonna grow, okay? Jesus, peace be upon him, he was quite a hippie, I mean, let's face it. Because they gave him incense, and not just any incense. I mean, frankincense and myrrh, that's like Pilates studio level incense. That's what put Jesus on that vibe, you know what I mean? Jesus got one whiff of the frankincense and myrrh, he's like, I'm gonna go into carpentry and do miracles on the side. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I got my mind made up, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'll live with my mom, but I'll be an influencer, I'll have 12 followers, you know? Father, the Son, and the Riz. It was all because of frankincense and myrrh. That was the intention. The wise men knew that that's what was going to happen, and they knew that because they were wise, man. Okay? They even had a conversation beforehand. They're like, what are we going to get this baby? We got to get this baby something to bless him. I'm like, bro, frankincense and myrrh, dude. That's what you get a baby when you want to bless, bro. Bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up, bless up. Let's get this incense. It'll be lit, you know? He's like, where are we going to get it? Bro, I know a guy. He's like, where's your guy? He's in Gaza, bro. Yeah. Because back in the day, Gaza's where you would get incense. Gaza was the end of the incense trade route. Specifically, incense would flow up from Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, and it would end in Gaza. So back in the day, if you were in the Levant and you want to get the best incense, you'd have to go down to the Gaza markets, be ready to bargain a little bit, okay? But you'd be ready for yoga class in no time. And that's what they did. They went and they copped the incense, brought the baby J, put him on it, and the rest was history, you know? Because I heard that Jesus went on to do some things, you know? Okay, now obviously if you're religious, this story is huge, man. But even if you're not religious, you've heard the story of frankincense and myrrh, right? It's made it into your psyche. So that's how impactful that moment was in all of our history. It shaped humanity to the end of time. Again, even if you're not religious, you know who Jesus was, right? Probably, right? You use the calendar, right? Do you use the calendar? Okay, see, there you go, right? If you use Google Calendar, the story's about you. Jesus became exactly who he was because of that blessing. That was the point of that blessing. And that blessing was frankincense and myrrh that came from Gaza, okay? Because Gaza was the capital of incense. And that's why I don't make jokes about Gaza. Because it's insensitive. No refunds. No refunds. Full disclaimer, that story may or may not have been true. But listen, it doesn't matter.